Hello, LEGO lovers. This is Elle, and this is a LEGO Dots parts review. This is a Narwhal. It's one of the bag tag charms, I believe they're called, and it's set number 41928 and has 85 pieces. Now, initially, these bag tags were not interesting to me. However, this one interested me a little bit. And I happened to decide to buy it, as you can see here, because I do not have magical digital effects to make sets that I don't have. However, I laid out all the parts so I can tell you my opinion of it, and you can check it out and see what I have to say. So, first of all, my first opinion is this is way more parts than I thought were going to be in there. I mean, it is 85, but they're all 1x1s mostly. But when I laid them out, there's a lot more in here. But let's get into specific parts. Let's start with the biggest part in the whole set. This bag tag, as it's called. Now, this reminds me of when they had the game dice a while back, when they used to make board games. This is kind of rubbery here. You can see it flexes fairly easily. This inner part is quite a bit more harder, though. You can't just break it. Here we have where you're going to put your little clip, and that is very durable, I would say. So kind of a cool thing, each side has 3x3 square studs, and you could possibly make some other uses for it. Now this is probably the most useless part for LEGO stuff in general. Maybe not. I'm sure someone will find random uses for it. But this is the ring. It literally just kind of pops in there, and then it's supposed to hold things together. As far as I know, I don't believe that any of these have connections. Actually, I should try that because I didn't think that this might be a bar connection. Kind of, but it's fairly loose, so I don't know about that. Another nice thing, though, we get here is we do get the key brick separator, as I'll call it. You can put that in there and kind of turn with axle holes, which they use to make secret boxes. It's a very nice heart, and this is a bar, so it can be used in other things. And obviously, it's got a kind of point, so you can prop up some parts. So this is all the parts you get in here. So first of all, we have this selection of the dots quarter piece, we'll call it, and there's quite a few here. And I don't know if this is a mistake because I kind of figured they should all have the same color, but maybe not. But we have some of that dark turquoise color, very nice back there. We have light lavender, the aqua color, medium lavender, and then this kind of royal blue, which is not too common. I think they use it. They used it in the Brunny Disney Lego set, and usually with like Cinderella stuff occasionally. So nice to see that coming out a little bit more, and I think it's a pretty nice color. Also noted, we have less parts over here, but still kind of neat. We have two of the little white poop or cone or ice cream swirl pieces. Only two, which is kind of not a lot, but just still nice to get. We do have the kind of half circle, or I don't know how you would explain it, kind of tooth part in aqua. Again, nice. Also in aqua, we have one 1x2 jumper. Just one, nothing too special. But we also have some square tiles, which I think are pretty nice. Then we get into a little bit more interesting stuff. So, this might be one of the highlights here, if I can show it off really good. This is a 1x1 circular trans light blue tile. And if I put it on my finger, I'm totally going to drop it, as I said. So, you can see here it has a bubble pattern. I think I was holding it better like this. I'll try to... Kind of hard to see. I think the bubbles are kind of a metallic coloring, but they're transparent, so it's kind of accurate to bubbles. And the highlight, which I didn't realize, is you get quite a few of them. Looking from just the box, you might think you only get like 3, but as you can see, these are all that type of piece, and there's quite a few of them. Now, in my personal opinion, I would have much preferred that as a square, because I think that has more use, but they did it in a circle. Maybe we'll see it in a square someday, but I would love to have those in a square to use in my city. The other part that's a little bit interesting is we have this kind of transparent white satin. It's a little circular tile. Again, I want to see more shapes of these type of tiles, because we did get the circular one before, but still a nice new and interesting part. And then we have the eyes, which to me are a little crazy and are almost like their own little smiley face. Yeah, they got a lot going on, to be honest. Kind of weird when you look at them not in the eye shape, but as we can see, as things fall off camera, which is always great, you can see it kind of looks better with the full face on there, all built up. But we also have 2 mouths each. So we have this kind of kissing face or blowing bubbles type face. Just a nice simple print on that kind of aqua tooth type part. And the other one, which I think is kind of hilariously great, is just an open mouth with kind of tongue and everything there. Kind of a silly one. So now this set, I believe, retails for $6 or $7 in the US. I'm not sure if it's worth it, to be honest. It is virtually all 1x1s. I don't know how much value this piece will have. However, the bag tag concept is kind of cute and neat. I do wonder, though, how easy these parts might come off, the ones that kind of stick out. These are nice, which I even forgot to mention. There's 2 of the dark turquoise kind of curved. I don't know if they're really tiles, but they have no studs on top, so we'll call them tiles. There are 2 of those in there, but those probably won't fall off too easily. But overall, parts-wise, this isn't too bad. Like I said, these are prints, which are pretty interesting. The bubble prints can be used, I'm sure, for added detail and different designs. This is an interesting eye print. We got the mouth prints, which I'm sure can have more uses than just this narwhal bag tag. And there's a couple more specific interesting parts. This is a nice color to get. So overall, there's a pretty nice selection of colors, I would say, in here. This will probably be the only one I buy, just because it's the only one that had little parts that were interesting to me, I guess. I'm not a big narwhal fan, although they are kind of an interesting, silly animal. Would be fish? I'm not sure. Either way, that's pretty much all I got to say here. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped you out or just was interesting to you, and hopefully you'll check out more of my videos. Thanks again.